You know how fast you were going?
What? How fast you were going?
I don't know. 10?
8.
Be advised, this is an explicit podcast. If you're easily offended, get your panties twisted into a knot. Leave now. Run to your safe space. Get your little cloth for your tears. All the opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and his guest and do not reflect the opinions of any local or government agency. Welcome, MOTORCOP Chronicles podcast. I'm your host, Iceman. This is one of the extra ones. We're going to be doing a review of some body cam and other video on Brian Keely. I'm assuming that's how you say his name. He's a trooper of Michigan. He recently got charged with second-degree murder, which is, in my opinion, completely insane. We're going to look at it and talk about it. Anybody has a different opinion, please express it. Just you ain't got to be rude about it or nothing. Get the housekeeping out the way. You know, if anybody wants a great cigar, you can go to mypatriotcigar.com. Use promo code MOTORCOP15, get 15% off your order. If you want any MOTORCOP merch, you can go to MOTORCOPChronicles.com, go to merch link, or just go to the Etsy store, MOTORCOP Chronicles Podcast. T-shirts, all, cups and all kind of stuff. If you want any extra episodes, you can go to the Patreon. There's over 200 and something posts on there extra, including episodes, videos, pictures, text, all kind of stuff like that. I'm going to shout out the Patreons real fast. They help me keep my bills paid, my overhead. We do have a new crew member. I'd like to welcome Mr. Alex Owens. I'm assuming it's Mr. If I'm wrong, please correct me. We got Miss Kelly Meyer. We got Jared Nitrous. We got Mr. William Gbo. We got Dan Carlson with Burley Boards. We got T-Bird. We got Hoppy Hoppison. Blake Walker. A.A. Ron from I Had to Say It podcast. Mr. Z Palmer. Roy Spalding. JoJo, our favorite Australian girl. We got Kaylee Norris and then Tasha from the great state of Washington. Appreciate y'all. Help me pay the bills. You're going to kind of jump on into it. I don't know how long ago it was. Because I can try to look it up. But he was like a master trooper. He got charged. We can watch a little short video on it. I downloaded some video. And then we'll watch the body cam one. I think this may be
We
it.
begin with two major announcements that happened just hours apart from each other today.
Hello. I'm Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel.
Not that one.
Shortly before noon...
It says the Kent County Sheriff's deputy who struck and killed 17-year-old Riley Doggett in April will not face criminal charges.
Hello. I'm Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel.
This is the Attorney General on it. They were serving a warrant. I don't know if it was a fugitive warrant or anything. I think he's with he was with the task force. And this guy, Samuel, ran from the police. He was being chased on foot. This trooper, I guess, was in his unit, came up on him, ended up making contact with the kid. I say kid, man, or whatever. He got, I don't know, he got bumped, hit. He went into a building. Anyway, he ended up dying at the hospital later on that evening. Okay. So this woman right here, this Attorney General of Michigan, Dana Weasel, I don't know what her name is, Dana Nessel or whatever, decided that they charge this trooper with second-degree murder. First of all, I had a hard time at first I'm like, we'll get this out the way with the second-degree murder charge, okay? Because I'm in Louisiana, as we all know. I'm going to try this screen share thing here. I know it's not my best thing to do. I'm going to give it a shot. Louisiana, second-degree murder. Because they said that, and I'm like, that don't fit. In Louisiana, second-degree murder is it's 14:30.1. Second-degree murder is a killing of a human being when the offender has the specific intent to kill or to inflict great bodily harm, or when the offender is engaged in the he's perpetrating either aggravated first-degree rape, forcible degree rape, all this other stuff. My main thing on it is, it says it has to be with the intent to kill or inflict. Okay, so in Louisiana, for second-degree murder, you have to have the intent to kill or possibly kill this person. Okay, so when they said second degree, I'm like, well, that don't fit. Well, over here in Michigan, pull it up. Here we go. Second degree murder reads completely different. I think this is crazy from state to state how much laws are different in every state. Second degree murder in Michigan is best described by what it is not. It is not a premeditated killing like first degree. First degree in Louisiana is premeditated because you plan to go kill this person. Second degree is you have to have intent, but it's still it's where death happens during a very serious or violent felony listed in the statute, such as kidnapping, carjacking. Second degree murder is either an unplanned intentional killing or death caused by a reckless disregard for human life. So I'm assuming that this DA woman is saying that the trooper was being reckless and this person died, and that's why it's second degree, which I think is just totally asinine thought. But we're gonna watch some body cam. So we kind of have the gist of it. Like I said, this is a 25-year trooper. He was decorated. He was highly decorated. Now let's understand this. This man had never had one at-fault accident or, I think, issue with anything involving driving a government vehicle in 25 years. I think he had pretty much a clean disciplinary record from what I understand. So I have a hard time believing that after 25 years, he just decides I'm chasing this bad guy and I'm just going to mow him down on purpose. We'll watch it. I'll tell you what I think. Of course, on the other side, Ben Chump is involved, so we know how that goes already when Ben Chump gets involved. So, he was probably out screaming about the bad stuff as it was.
I'm Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel.
We're not going to watch this whole body cam because it's like 15 minutes long. We're not going to watch the whole thing. We're just going to go. We're going to fast forward to the pieces I need.
Sterling, get your hands in the air right now! You're about to get tased! Sterling! Where's the Burger King? Burger King! Sterling, get on the ground right now!
I know it was hard to see. We're going to get into it. They just showing it straight up. That was the unit that hit him. Person's on the ground. Of course, now he's hollering and screaming in pain. He wasn't hollering and screaming in pain when he was running. Now, we got to understand, the family's up in arms. Oh, we want this cop to go to prison. My baby dead. Sorry, lady. I have a little compassion. I'm sorry that your son is dead. Your son was a convicted felon who had warrants out for his arrest. He's I'm not sure everything he's been arrested for, but I know he's been arrested for a convicted felon in possession of a firearm, carrying concealed weapons, unlawful driving of an automobile, I think under suspension or some other stuff. But anyway, they had like several felony warrants on him. When they go to arrest him, what does he do? He decided he wanted to go, he needed exercise at that point, and decided to take off running. So it's all the cops' faults, right? No. Why didn't he just he's supposedly a grown person or whatever. Or why didn't he just not run and if he's so great and innocent and shit, and go to jail and go to court and get out and do all this stuff like that. Instead, he decides to take off running. So let's put some of this blame on the bad guy too, because he was running. Don't run. Like I said, we're going to fast forward through here. He's on the ground, and they call for an ambulance. They say, look, don't move. We got help coming to you. And of course, he's boo-hooing and stuff. Like I said, I feel sorry for the parents. Not for him. We'll hit radio traffic on this one.
He's crossing 50 seconds. Crossing 50 seconds.
Now, I want y'all to also pay attention. If you look out here, it looks like it's been raining, right? Roads are wet. Y'all gonna see him running over here. There, he's running right here. They're running after him. There was a unit over there. This is like all different angles, you know. I don't think the trooper that was driving the vehicle, I don't think he was an unmarked unit. I don't think he had a body camera stuff on, plainclothes unit. So here's another one. It's a little better.
He's running southbound. He's crossing 50 seconds. Crossing 50 seconds. Southbound by KFC. Throw your seat! Throw your seat!
This was the unit right here. Back it up a second. Slow it down. That was the unit right here that came. Bad guys like running right here.
Ground. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Behind your back. Hands behind your back. Go over. Get on your back.
It's not even bleed or nothing. I'd love to see the autopsy report on it. See right here, there's another angle. He's running. I don't know if this one has a store. I don't know if this one has the store footage on it. There's another video from this Burger King or whatever on the inside of it.
Where you hurt?
And it shows it also. I don't have access and stuff to the trooper's statements and stuff like that. My thought process in it, the way it looks for me, the way if it was doing, suspect was running, troopers coming up on him in the unit. Instead of having him run, like I said, this man's 25 years. He don't have any, I don't think he has anything on his record for policy violations, no crashes, nothing like that. I think he was going to attempt to use the unit, because the way he turned it, he was attempting to use the unit to block off the guys, to block him so he can't run no more, or slow him down anyway if he had to jump over the hood. And stuff got miscalculated. It's wet roads. It could have slid and stuff like that. And I think the boy got hit and he ended up dying, unfortunately. Of course, they're saying that he intentionally. I just don't see. After 25 years on the job, this guy just all of a sudden, I'm just going to run this dude over. I don't see it happening. I believe this was an accident. It's a tragic accident, and now you're charging this trooper with murder, and it's. I'm trying to be nice in case people want to put this on their stuff. I'm trying to watch my language. They're charging him with murder from this woke ass DA, not DA, Attorney General. I don't even think the DA was touching it.
Hello.
Her.
I'm Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel. Shortly before noon on April 17th, 2024, Michigan State Police Detective Sergeant Brian Keely, as part of the MSP Fugitive Task Force, attempted to bring Samuel Sterling into custody.
And why she talk like that? She think we're all retarded or something? I mean, just speak like a normal person.
When Mr. Sterling fled by foot. A number of MSP troopers and other local law enforcement agents proceeded to chase Mr. Sterling, both in their vehicles and by foot, when the vehicle Detective Sergeant...
Again, none of this would have happened if this Samuel fellow, being the scholar that he was. I'm sure he was a aspiring college student, going to be an engineer or something like that. Hope y'all pick up my sarcasm in my voice. Would have chosen not to run. On this day, he chose to run. And unfortunately, this happened. Then if he would have made decisions earlier in his life, he would have not, chosen not to break the law and become a convicted felon at 19, 20-something years old, none of this would have happened. So all of this leading up to his death was all from the choices he made through his life, or the great raising that his parents have done. Of course, you know where that's going, because they've already hired Ben Chump. Now we just looking for the Benjamins, right? We're looking for the dollar. This woman right here, we don't need to listen to her. We already know she charged them. And it's just gross and it's negligent. This woman here and people that live out there, y'all need to stop voting for stupid ass people like this. Okay? You can go to Wikipedia just like I did. Right here. And first of all, right here, look at it, Democrat. Don't vote for them people. If I wouldn't have said I was doing this last night, I wouldn't have done it. Because I'll just be honest, I'm pretty PO'd about the crap that's going on in New York right now and what happened. And I don't have to say, y'all know what I'm talking about. So, anyway, if you look down on her stuff here, I'm not going to read it all, but she has all, some kind of stuff. The Conviction Integrity Unit claim where she has her people that investigate claims of innocent and rectifies wrongful convictions. She's got all kind of woke shit that she's involved with here. Y'all can go read it, but you think people would read all about her? It's not hard to do, and you can see what she stands for and what she cares about. Like I said, she joined the thing, and she's supporting the Affordable Care Act that has screwed up our healthcare system all kind of ways, but she supports it. The Trump fake electors plot. She announced, that's a month long into Michigan participants. Y'all voted for this bitch, okay? Y'all voted for her. She's a woke Democrat. And that's why this trooper is getting charged, because Ben Chump done showed up and he done got the community in an uproar, yin yang crying and all this stuff like that, because that's what he does. Because he tries to try stuff in the media and social media before it ever comes out. That's what he does. He lies. He's a money-chasing piece of shit lawyer. That all he does is chase money. He don't care about none of these people. I don't care. He might think he does. He's looking for his 33%. That's all he's looking for. Now, on this other one, some of these other
Michigan
videos.
Attorney General Dana Nessel.
Shut up, woman.
Shortly before
We
noon,
begin with two major
All right, now, you see this boy right here? This one, this blonde-haired white boy. Okay, he's recently been he got killed too. Not long ago. I got the video on that too. Let's see what happens here.
It says the Kent County Sheriff's deputy who struck and killed 17-year-old Riley Doggett in April will not face criminal charges.
He made that announcement today, a short time after meeting with the teenager's family and showing them dash cam video. We want to warn you, we'll be showing portions of that video. Target 8 investigator Ken Colker spoke with Riley's mother today.
No, we got to realize this is the same state. These jurisdictions ain't that far apart. This is the same state. This is all Michigan. They just charged this trooper with second-degree murder, which, if he gets convicted of second-degree murder, you're looking at a life sentence. A life sentence now. Life sentence. There we go. I hit the wrong button.
They finally watched it with the prosecutor.
Okay, now we're coming to the red light division. It's coming to a full stop. He's going to be turning in.
The dash cam video from the front of the Kent County Sheriff deputy's car shows Riley Doggett and the driver jumping from a stolen Range Rover on April 8th at 32nd and South Division Avenue after a chase. Then a quick turn and Riley falls along the patrol car's right side.
We saw it, right? Y'all seen it right here? Looked like he got bumped or something by the car, sucked up, or run over. Right here,
turn and Riley falls along the patrol car's right side.
It was really hard. Probably one of the most difficult things I've ever had to see, besides Riley in the hospital. But just him being hurt and hit by that police car.
Her son died on May.
Okay, I have a little bit of sympathy for this mom. Okay, she lost her son. A parent shouldn't have to bury their own child. But your kid was in a stolen car that they probably stole. The cops went to stop them. They jumped out and took off running. So your son's a dirtbag. Was it the way you raised him? I'm sure it had to do a little bit about it. Where's his daddy? Where's this boy's daddy? I mean, choices. They blame the cops. It's always the cops' fault. But he made the choices.
After more than a month in a coma, she believes the Kent County deputy should have been charged.
He used his vehicle and ran my son over. That day does not define Riley.
Then what defines him? What was he doing in his life? Probably nothing. Stealing cars, running from the police. That's what he was doing.
Everybody makes mistakes, some bigger than others. If there were mistakes made, Riley should have been able to pay for them mistakes, not have his life taken away.
Now this deputy, same state, no charges will. They said they're not charging him. I don't believe he meant to run this kid over. It's like I don't think that trooper meant to run that other one over either. I think he went to block him, and stuff got messed up. Accidents happen.
Over a mistake.
But the prosecutor says that the evidence shows the deputy did nothing illegal.
The evidence, what it appears to, is he caught him with the tire. From his statement, he was trying to cut him off from going into the neighborhoods in the back there. Tried to pull in front of him. Looks like the tire essentially caught his...
Oh, looked like he was trying to cut him off. Just trying to, keep him from running to the neighborhood. Maybe this trooper, it looks like, was trying to cut him off where he didn't run into the store. Maybe they could have had a hostage situation. They didn't know if this boy was armed or not because he has been known to carry illegal weapons before. Maybe he was just trying to cut him off and accidents happen. No charges here, though.
Left calf pulling off his shoe and kind of a slingshot down. You saw it was a violent fall.
I guess he was out trying to make some money for his baby right there. I doubt it.
To the ground.
The death certificate shows he suffered traumatic brain injury.
I think he's probably pretty stupid before he got run over, suffering traumatic brain injury.
Scooter says the deputy made a split-second decision, mistakenly believing the phone in Riley's right hand could have been a gun. The chase was the second of the day for the occupants of that stolen Range Rover. They had outrun police in Holland earlier.
This is a tragic situation. I met with
All right, it's not about this one. I just wanted to bring this one to light, showing, hey, this is what happens. Same state, different jurisdiction. One, no charges. Deputy did not act in a reckless or dangerous manner. I don't believe this trooper did either. I think this attorney general is, she just one of them Soros people or something like that, and she just wants, we're just want to put it. We'd rather put the police in jail that are out there risking their lives every day to try to keep an area and the people safe, the good people that are still there. But these stupid people would rather put law enforcement in jail. They have vilified law enforcement. Now they try to make cops the criminals, and the criminals are the good guys, right? You're right, Kathleen. Brian Neely, I think he's being wrongfully charged. I think it's a witch hunt, and I don't think he sure in the hell didn't commit no second-degree murder. A life sentence, really. I just hope they can. If you got extra money, go. They got merch and they got all kind of other stuff you can get for them, or donate or something to help them for his legal funds, because this is gonna cost this man severely to have a good attorney. Probably in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Hopefully he beats this case. Unfortunately, even if he beats this case, his career in law enforcement probably over, because he's not, after all this, because that's what they do. I mean, they stick you in the news so much. He's not gonna be able to, he could not be an effective cop anymore on the street after this happened. Hopefully when he's acquitted and thrown out. And you're right. This DA, we got too many of these DAs here. Look what they just did to Trump. They just found him guilty on 34 charges of bullshit charges. We're going to see what's going to happen there. So Tony said the same AG refused to charge our governor who put yeah, well, look at the governor though. Look who y'all's governor is. She even had to chime in on this. I've never been to Michigan. I don't know anything really too much about the state. But obviously y'all need to get y'all need to get these woke people out of there. Y'all just might be outnumbered, unfortunately. Move. You'll be so much happier in a red state, trust me. It's so much better. It's so much. I don't plan on, if you get the opportunity to move to a place, now, I'm not saying come to Louisiana, because we got blue cities, but we're still red. You just got to stay out of those. You just got to stay out of Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and Lake Shreveport. Other than that, you're good. Like out where I live, they have billboards coming into the parish, which is y'all's county, that the sheriff's office has out there. It says, "Welcome to Livingston Parish, where we love our schools, churches, and our Second Amendment. Enjoy your stay." I don't know how y'all live in these blue areas and when you're not blue. I feel sorry for y'all. I don't know if this helped or not, but like I said, that's my opinion. They're railroading this poor man. I feel for him. I've got almost 30 years in, and I didn't think I'd be looking forward to actually getting out like I am now, because it's just the whole environment everywhere. I told somebody, I was like, because I can retire. I'll be like 55 years old, 54 when I only got like 18, 19 months left and I can go. And do I want to go? I mean, I still got fight in me, but the scary thing is the way the climate is today in the news media and social media is you're one call away from doing your job exactly right. and end up being a news article on CNN and then blowing your life up after you spent your whole entire life putting it on the line for a bunch of ungrateful people out there that could care less about you. They'd rather spit on you, call you names, wish that you were dead, and you're the first one they call when they need help. So I wish they would stop prosecuting, but we're the bad guys. You want to see I'm sure some of y'all have. You want to see what's sickening. It pisses me off so bad. Is go look at the comments sometimes, especially like when a cop gets killed and what some of these people say. That's why it don't bother me when I'm say, he got what he deserved. He's a bad guy. Choices he made brought him to this point in his life. And, it don't hurt my feelings because, go look at comments on stuff. The people out there are just freaking just evil. Just evil. And then just to have people that will still go out there and put a badge on and go protect them, it amazes me. It says, look up the Colonel of State Police Office statement. Oh, I didn't, like I said, the Colonel of State Police is what? He's appointed by the governor. So the governor made a comment, admonishing this trooper. So of course the colonel is, because he don't want to go against the governor, because the governor can just replace him. So he's a puppet. All these police chiefs and people that run departments that are appointed, I've said this ever since I started this podcast, appointed law enforcement administration are puppets of the mayors or towns, whatever. They're just puppets because they're appointed. I'm just gonna say it. They'll suck the dick of any mayor out there to keep their job, because as soon as they buck them, they're gone. So that's why I think all police chiefs, just like sheriffs, ought to be elected, because once they're elected, they don't work under the mayor. The mayor don't have a control over them. That's why you see so many sheriffs that will in red states anyway, in red areas, that will stand up and say, no, we're not doing that. We're not going to do this, and I don't care what. We're not doing it, because they're elected. They don't work for nobody but the people. They need to elect police chiefs. Because as long as all a police chief is, an appointed police chief is a puppet of the mayor. The mayor runs the police department, and they're fucked up. So it says that's we the people must. Yeah, we need to step up. People need to get out and vote and realize. I mean, people don't want to be cops no more. I had some kid, believe it or not. It's sad. And I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. Be honest with y'all. Just had a kid the other day. It's like, when I grow up, I want to be a policeman. I had a friend of mine from high school, her son, she had texted me. It's like, asked me about it because her son's just graduating. He wanted to go to be in law enforcement. I said, I will come talk to him personally. I said, if he wants to go into public service, and I hate to say this, but it's true. If he wants to go into public service, go be a fireman. Go be a fireman. People like firemen. People hate it. What's up, JoJo? I was just going over for Brian Keely, a trooper in Michigan that they just charged with second-degree murder wrongfully, in my opinion. So I'm actually finishing up. Come back tomorrow, though. I'm going to come live tomorrow for a little bit, and because Wednesday, you'll get the video episode. Wednesday, I will be in Biloxi, Mississippi at motorcycle competition. Go follow me on TikTok and stuff. Also, y'all pay attention. I do a lot of lives while I'm out there, like a shit ton of the competition. And the reason I do it on TikTok is because they play music out there, and I get copyrighted on Facebook so bad. But it's at Dirty Deed D07. You can check in the description on the stuff, and it'll bring you there. And I do a lot of lives. I'm going to be there, but I won't be live Wednesday because of that. I hope this, I wish I had the kind of power or pull that we might help. But hey, it's my opinion. This man's innocent. Unfortunately, it was an accident. Somebody died, but the charges, man, second-degree murder, and for him to have to go away for life, this is completely ridiculous. So if anybody's got any extra money, go buy some merch or something. Help support this guy because he's going to need it. It's going to get expensive for him to try to beat these charges, and let's keep our fingers crossed and stuff, and that they don't railroad him straight into prison. Until tomorrow evening, same time. Y'all stay safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. And remember, we are not sheepdogs around here. We are lions.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm